So people seem to really love watching the Feed on My Pets videos. We're gonna go ahead and do that. I was trying to remember. I don't think I've ever done this video. I've meant to. I've filmed parts for it, but I'm almost positive I've never actually done it. So, feeding all my pets. And that, for those of you that may not know, is right now a little over 200 animals. So you're gonna get to see everything. We have lots of farm animals, livestock animals. There are parrots and small mammals and reptiles and of course dogs and cats, mini pigs, alpacas, emus, peacocks, Scottish Highlands, mules, mini horses, big horses, ferrets, sugar gliders, goats, fainting goats, snakes, lizards, geckos, tortoises. There's a lot. I break this up normally throughout the day. Of course, some of them get multiple feedings a day. Some of them don't even get fed every day. That sounds terrible, but like you don't feed a snake every day is basically what I'm referring to. People always want to know how I do this and how long it takes me to take care of them. And honestly, it never feels like that long and it never feels overwhelming. And after filming this, I may feel differently watching it back when I realize just how much time and effort goes into it. But for me, I always say I could do it in my sleep because I've been doing it for so long. Yeah, I have a routine and it goes smoothly. So the way I feed them may not be the way that you feel is best. It may not be the way you choose to feed yours, the dietary choices you make. All that to say, I appreciate people looking out for my animals, but this is just a fun, lighthearted video. So let's not pass judgment. The animals are happy and thriving, and that's what matters. I'm going to try to be very thorough in explaining what I feed everybody, but just know you're not gonna see their complete diets because every day is a little different. I mix it up. The pigs have a huge varied diet. The birds have a super varied diet. The rabbits get a whole collection of different greens and vegetables, and you get the idea. So just because you don't see it doesn't mean that they're not getting it. This is just fun, easy, lighthearted. A lot of the food that I feed comes from Sharp's Pig and Pet. I talk about them pretty often because they're just a wonderful company. They support the animals at the sanctuary here, and they do a really good job of putting in the time and research to make sure that the foods that they offer are high quality. A lot of the animals here eat food from them. Their link is always in the description below if you want to check out any of those foods. Let's just go ahead and get started. The other thing, every day here is different because every day I seem to have different animals. So like right now, we are going to start the morning by feeding the mare and her baby. These are the two that we just pulled from the kill pen with everybody's help in donations and fundraising. They're doing fantastic. And she gets very, very sassy when she wants breakfast. So there she is. She's still skinny. We're in the process of refeeding. She's mostly blind.
Hi, sweetheart.
Also, pretty much everywhere I go while I'm feeding, you're going to hear this in the hi, sweet. I know. You're going to hear all this commotion in the background. Chickens, ducks, peacocks, goats, dogs, mini horse. They follow me everywhere. They're hoping I'm going to drop grain. So to get them out from under my feet, we start by throwing them some scratch grains. This is my feed room. Not the most organized, but here we go. Just a half scoop of grain. Excuse you, get out of here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 different barrels in here like this of different diets. And then I also have 3 more across the street. Everybody out of here. Go, go, go. You know better. Come on. Can't get anything done around here. There's a crowd. All right, come on. Yep, I'm gonna watch this back and realize just how chaotic my life is. Hi, beautiful. For mom and baby right now, we're doing some mare and foal food, specially formulated to give her all the nutrients that she needs to continue nursing the baby. She gets a full scoop of that in the morning and at night. We also do some alfalfa pellets because we are trying to safely and slowly put weight on her. This is the barn. You're going to see hay and dust. She's also getting this mare and foal, which actually somebody bought off the wish list. We're almost out of it. It says it's a 40-day supply, but we're giving her a scoop and a half a day. So we do that. Thank you so much to the person who sent this. Okay. All right. So there's her bucket. It has to be a small bucket because otherwise there are thieves everywhere. You can hear the cows yelling. They're ready for their breakfast. All right, so for the cows, we do morning and night with grains. So they get a sweet feed in the morning, and I top dress it with a little bit of calf manna. That's what this is. They just get a little tiny bit, and it makes me feel better. They probably don't need it, to be honest. So that's their morning food. At night, we do the cubes. This is going to be such a long video. I hope you all know what you're signing up for. Of course, in addition, and there they are, in addition to their grains, they also keep a round bale of hay. We have 3 troughs lined up high. And we just put that in. For anyone wondering, Snow White's doing awesome after that near-death experience. Come on, everybody. Breakfast. We have half the cows here and half of them at our farm next door, but they eat the same thing. Hey, little one. Hi. I've gotten in the habit of giving her her own little special spot because she does not like to fight. Again, people purchase these off the wish list, and they are horse treats, but what I really like about them is that they are, for older horses, easy to chew, has omega-3 fatty acids, and flaxseed. They're kind of good for them, and yeah, they're easy to chew. I always give a few cookies to the mini, even though she doesn't eat them because she's fat as a tick. If you have been to the Amazon wish list, you already know this, but I'm a huge fan of this company, Silver Lining Herbs. Anytime that I can avoid doing like heavy medications and do more of an herbal supplement, I prefer that. I also keep their herbal warmer. They have one for like colic, basically digestion, GI upset, things like that. They have one for stress. All those things are really great for especially rescued horses. And then there's probiotics for them, and there's electrolytes for them. And then this is where, yeah, it could get really time consuming if I tried to tell you about every single thing I feed the animals. So just know it's there. You just may not see it. We're going to go ahead and give the horses their hay. Hi, everyone. These are my lawn mowers today. They normally have their pen, but yeah, the grass is getting a little long, and why waste good food? Okay, so we keep 4 different kinds of hay for horses. There's Bermuda, there's Orchard, there's round bales that are kind of just a mix, and there's alfalfa. So Mama gets Bermuda flakes 3 times a day, and alfalfa flakes 2 times a day. Hi. You're not a horse. You snuck in here, and she lets you. It's ridiculous. Get it, baby. And yep, baby's nibbling on stuff now. Right? The little cows I've had to switch up a little bit because they were too fat, is what I was told. So they don't get to keep a round bale out here anymore because they really go crazy. So we keep the round bale right here and just pull off huge sections of it twice a day. So this is what we do. This. mean, so it's still a huge amount of hay they get. Yeah, so that's what they get. And then they also get the cattle cubes at night. Yum. I like just finished vacuuming in here. Look at all the poop. Really? Anyways, let's feed them because we do feed them. There you go. Front and center where everybody can see it. I'm at home all day long. They're never without hay, but I don't like to put huge quantities of hay because in my experience, it just gets pooped on, peed on, wasted. And because I have Angoras, it gets stuck in their hair so bad. So we don't do huge piles, but we make sure there's consistently fresh hay. So I buy the giant bales of Timothy hay from Tractor Supply. It's gonna be a lot of hay for you if you only have like 2 rabbits. These last a long time, but so much better for the price. For their pellets, I use Sharp's Food. They have a pumpkin and yucca, which is incredible. Yeah, the ingredients are just phenomenal. So highly recommend checking out that. This bucket that you can't really see in here, because of the terrible lighting in this barn, is alfalfa pellets that have been soaking for several hours. This is what I feed all the other horses right now. I've tried a lot of different diets. I've had different diets recommended nonstop. UC Davis is a phenomenal equestrian equine vet school, and all of their case studies have shown that just feeding good quality alfalfa is better for their digestive system. And as far as like putting weight on them, keeping weight on them, it does a fantastic job. They retain more of the nutrients from it. They're just easier to digest than what you find in a lot of the other grains and supplements and stuff. And so I do this. Sometimes I'll do beet pulp shreds. Sometimes I'll mix in like rolled oats, or I've done sunflower seeds, you name it. Right now we are trying just straight alfalfa pellets. I do let them soak though because I don't want any of the horses choking. So they start as like these really big crunchy pellets, and then this is what's left. Then what first had me recommending Sharp's Food, the pig food that they offer is just, there's absolutely no comparison. The pigs get several buckets of, come here guys, let's put it out here. I spread it out all over the place. So the pigs get 2 buckets worth of Sharp's Food in the morning, and then we come back out here in the afternoon and give them a whole fresh vegetable course. Super pushy. This is how I've been attacked in the past. First course for the day of 3. Hodor, what are you doing in there? Graceful, playing with your friends. It goes without saying, but I guess it also doesn't go without saying. I check everybody's water, especially right now. It's actually beautiful out at the moment, but it gets pretty hot in the afternoon, so they go through a lot of water. Rabbits had water, chickens and ducks have water. These guys, their water's a little low, mostly because the chickens and ducks do this all day and drink from it, so we're gonna go ahead and give them more. Pigs have 2 water troughs and a pool at all times until very soon when they get the pond, but wait and see. Emu, you want breakfast? Does anyone else have this problem? I go through hoses like every month. I also have about 6 hoses running all over the place, right? Like across the road, I think there's 2 hoses to get to everybody over there. But hoses are expensive. They're like $50, and yeah, I have at least 1 burst every month. This is what my fridge looks like. We've got tomatoes, carrots, squash, lettuce. There's broccoli back there you can't see. There's zucchini, there's grapes, strawberries, mixed greens. We have green beans, we have collard greens, we have spinach. Yeah, this is for the animals. Oh, and then we have, of course, the bottles of milk for everybody. This is for me though, but anyways. I have 2 sulcata tortoises and a Russian tortoise, and the sulcatas are really big, Sandor and Gregor. I am hoping to get more tortoises, actually. I really, really love them. And obviously they're one of those animals, again, lives a really long time, gets really big, can kind of be troublesome to keep. So hopefully down the road we'll have the ability to take in more. A lot of the research has shown that tortoises actually benefit more from, I know everybody's kind of inclined to want to give them lots of produce, and obviously if you don't have a yard to just set them free and safely, then yes, you're gonna have to do a lot of produce. But if you're able to also kind of forage for them essentially on their behalf, go out in your yard and pick, there's a whole bunch of different tortoise approved weeds and things like that that you can feed them that mimics their natural diet and is far better for them. Having said that, I do spoil my tortoises. They're gonna be getting some watermelon. So here we are at the horses, and they clearly have not realized that I'm here to feed them yet. So they'll probably come running any minute. So right now we just have feed buckets lined up all along the fence, and everybody gets a scoop. Come on, everybody. Come on, guys. Time to eat. No? Nobody wants food today? There we go. Come on. So there's a little bit of drama, only because we have Fella, who's, yeah, like that. Sassy. Hey, you be nice, you don't get anything. Come on, Barbie. Right here. Good girl. There. Now supervise them like kids. Bandit, Barbie, Fella off, Bourbon, Bilbo. There's so many bees. And then on the other far end is Lore. Okay, now we go to the alpaca and the goats that are across the street, because we have more goats over here. I haven't given this to you yet. This is the feeder. Excuse you, old lady. I'll feed you. All right. No spitting, Grumpies. Get your face out of there. No. No. Hi, babies. No spitting. Let's be nice. Okay. And then this goes in the bottom. You want it, huh? I'm gonna be nice. All together now. Eating the food. Good girls. Hi. All right, back to the house. You can tell it's a little warm outside. Okay, so now I come in and I start with all the fresh fruits and vegetables. Fresh foods. And the easiest way I found to do this, unless I'm short today, which I am, is to just get this bowl and fill it up. So there's a bunch of different animals that eat greens and that need fresh fruits and vegetables. I take an assortment outside with me, and basically I disperse them mostly at random, but there are definitely some that only certain animals can eat. So today we're gonna do some collard greens. We're gonna do some strawberries, which I am gonna cut up because these are gigantic strawberries. If you are like me and you have a bunch of pigs and a bunch of them are not tame, strawberries are one of the ways that you can hide ivermectin. Cut the top off the strawberry, and then you put the ivermectin in there, and you put the cap back on, and hopefully your pig just eats the entire strawberry, because ivermectin tastes terrible. So if they taste it, they'll spit it back out. Romaine. And some grapes. This is a bag of foraging food that was actually brought to us by somebody else. And I'll cut 2 of these up. And apple. Peppers. So these will be going to horses, cows, pigs, bearded dragon, tegu, birds, tortoises. Emus actually eat some of the leafy greens too, and rabbits. who's getting what changes every day. I really, really think with a lot of these animals, variety is the key. You may not see every single animal eat, but this is some of what they get. I'm also grabbing one of the mice that I have been thawing. I have 3 snakes right now, hopefully more in the future. And they do eat frozen, thawed rodents. So just know that's what I'm doing in the freezer right now, is getting out another one to thaw for one of the other snakes. And I'm taking one thawed one to my snakes. My snakes eat. That's what I'm saying. Here we have the dragon salad, which I'm going to put some little super worms into and dust with a little calcium, and then watch her not eat any of the vegetables like every day of her life and pick out the worms. Ferrets are kind of like kids. You know, you give them all the healthy stuff you possibly can and you try to do the absolute best you can, but at the end of the day, sometimes they get some junk food or some fast food, or they want to eat cereal for a week and there's nothing you can do about it. So, you know, I give them all the healthy stuff, all the fresh fruits and vegetables and nuts and grains and you know, the pastas and all that good stuff. And then I also throw in some junk food, some seed mixtures and pellet mixtures and all that. You know, it is what it is. They're healthy, they're happy. One of the staple foods that I feed, this company, and they have 4 different diets in these tubs that I always keep on hand. I love their Nutriberries. So we give those just a couple a day, and they have them in different sizes. So obviously this is for the large ones. I also have them for the small ones, the African gray, the Kaik. So yeah, really love their pellets and their Nutriberry foods. So in addition to that, we do Supreme. So currently I actually just got a whole donation of Supreme, but I do always use it, normally in the veggie flavor, but they have, right now we have fruit, veggie, and natural flavors, so whole collection. And then the junk food, that's the Higgins brand. So you got lots of nuts, dried fruits, and seeds. We're gonna take a whole collection mixture of all this stuff out there and throw it in their bowls. I make sure to keep several food bowls throughout the cages, just because it makes sure that they never fight with each other. This brand also is my favorite type of water because they love to get it really dirty, and I can just flip this little cup upside down to empty it. Also, it's safe for even like Ben to be able to water them if they need it because it's attached to the outside and you can open the lid from out there. It's so noisy in here, especially when I have a whole bunch of treats. Hungry? Okay. Are you gonna pick? You gonna pick something healthy? She is one that actually does eat pretty healthy. I was gonna say, I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't go for fruits or vegetables actually. Never mind. It's a nut. Of course it's a nut. Hi. For the geckos, I have Leachianus geckos. This is one of their favorites. You take this, you mix it in some water, you put it in a little cup, and then you feed it to them. Hello. You know, yeah. This is a gecko eating food. Hi. The ferrets have all decided to not come out of their tunnel system, which I'm not allowing you to see any more than this until I do the official ferret tour. But they get dry Ysong food from Amazon. And then I do wet food from Sharps Pig and Pet. They're still kind of getting used to the wet food. You would think that they would just scarf it right up because it smells great and it's great quality, but they don't. Continuing our salad offering rounds, I'm gonna give some to the horses and some to the pigs and some to the rabbits. I think that's it. My phone died, so you missed me feeding the sugar gliders and the emus. But the emus get a game bird feed mixed with a little bit of scratch, and then they get just greens, whatever leafy greens I'm giving. And the sugar gliders get exotic nutritions, food, I have a bag right here. So they get this for the dry. I also make up a whole mash for them and give them an ice cube of that. And it's like mashed up meat and eggs and fruits, honey, all that stuff is in there. Or I will do a little mixture of this if they're not getting one of those little pods that I make. And this is basically the exact same thing, just a little faster. It's, yeah, honey, apple, protein, eggs, and you just mix it up. It's a powder. That's what you missed while you were gone. This is my indoor animal supply closet. I have a lot of dogs and I have a lot of cats. And so I was trying to think, for dogs, I keep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different diets. Everybody likes something different. A lot of the little ones though, get this, which is actually from Aldi, and it's pretty affordable. The thing I like about it is it is grain-free, and I always like the salmon recipes, but I am not a huge fan of most grain-free foods because they incorporate some really strange, wacky ingredients, basically, that dogs have not been accustomed to in the last several decades. So when I do grain-free, I look for ones that kind of stick with more familiar foods, I suppose. And so I also do the canned version of it for some of them. The bigger dogs, I do like 4Health from Tractor Supply. And some of the dogs have really sensitive stomachs and need really limited ingredients, which is when I buy from Sharp's Pig and Pet. The cat's food is not in their bag anymore, but they get the food from Aldi as well. I was trying to think of the best way to show you me feeding all of the dogs, but it's a circus. Dog feeding, everyone has to be separated and their bowls all have to be separated, and they do really, really well. There's not any issues, but it's just a lot of a lot of bowls. So we're not gonna do that. So I'm not gonna show you every single one of them, but here's some of them. Here's some of the hungry faces. Hi. Hi. And some pigs and some goats, and you never know. And an oink and a muzzle. Yeah, because he's not very nice all the time, right? You ready to try to bust it out? Hi, guys. Hi, 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 hi. Oh, there's one too. All right. These are the dogs we feed. Oh, there's a straggler. Come on, Brode. There's a birdie man. Da, 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 da. Hungry, hungry. So, like, he has no teeth, so he gets canned food. He has a lot of arthritis issues, so he gets some special supplements on his food. Little Tootie Boone gets special food. Most of them do just get the salmon, though. There we go, George. 2 bottles a day right now. It used to be every 4 hours he got a bottle, but he's doing a good job eating on his own and grazing and whatever. Yeah, okay. Hi. So for the cat that we're fostering, this is Mama. Technically, she's raising 2 litters. Hi. Okay. Oh, that was close, baby. Very close. So the younger litter consists of this little one, this little one, whoa, and this one. And so those 3, I'm doing supplemental bottle feeding. So if you can't tell, that's why when I come in, they get really crazy hungry. Hi, because they know that I feed them. And then the rest of them, if you can't tell, are doing really well with just canned food. So they're getting, canned food and dry food. Somebody dropped some food in the water. That's very nice. This is a lot of cleanup, a lot of work. Mama is actually feral and generally not nice. Sometimes she attacks me and sometimes she loves me. You know, it's a gamble, but yep. So we have all these cats. Hi. And then we have some cats in the house. And then we have a bunch of barn cats. Hi. Hi, everybody. Hi. Yeah, okay. Okay, be back. Like this cat right here. Wyjoke is like the most famous animal on the whole farm because he's had a few TikTok videos really blow up. So Macaroni, the deaf cat. Huh. That was a very long video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Be sure to like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you know when I post more videos. It helps out the channel a lot, which in turn helps out the animals here a lot. So thank you for watching.